I mean, I think when it's all said and done, I think,
What's up, y'all? How are you doing?
I think Kendrick had the better strategy overall.
Hi.
This is Bianca.
I will say, what's up, party people? I will say,
Nobody on here yet.
Show. It's really the shit show.
say what you want to say about Drake.
Local artists, they'll come.
He
People
was,
from around the U.S. came. They performed.
he
It was like
didn't
Apollo.
he didn't just take the
Throw stuff
punches.
at them if they were whack.
Yeah, but Drake can't compete with Kendrick
You cannot.
at this point. Not lyrically.
Because here's the
He
thing.
can't.
Because I think every time you hear something from him,
So a lot of people don't
whether
Atlanta is
whether he wrote it all himself or had help, the style, the intensity is going to change every time. Every
Right.
record sounded like somebody different was behind it.
Yeah.
Even if it was him on some of them, there was no consistency. Like Kendrick Lamar's shit
Kendrick was like a freaking album. Like,
A little hard.
it just.
Well, somebody already like binded all his records together and called it the Boogeyman EP.
Really?
It's like on YouTube.
Yeah, I listened to a few of them on my way here.
But I had to because I heard it and then I was hearing snippets of it online. You had to do the snippets. And so I said this morning, I was like, I'm just gonna sit and listen to it and look at the words at the same time.
Yep.
You know, when I read those lyrics,
Yep.
as he was going,
Yeah,
I'm like,
I read the
Drake,
lyrics.
that was fun. Just stay
Yeah,
right here.
I
Don't
read the
do
lyrics
nothing
first
else.
because I hadn't.
you read the lyrics
Yeah, I
first? Okay,
said
that was smart.
I was in bed. I was like, let me just see what he said, and I read Kendrick's, and I was like,
That
oh,
not you're not us.
not like
you're
us.
not like
8. Drake can't. I mean, and then he dropped something after that, but it was like,
Kendrick is such a maniac, like pen.
yep,
Pensman.
yeah, penmanship.
He literally is probably writing this stuff in like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Like
Right. Yeah, and he's just
like Wayne. Like Wayne doesn't have to write his stuff down. It
Right.
goes in his head.
This is Cherry,
Hey y'all.
our makeup artist. She's amazing. We're talking about the Drake Kendrick beef. I'm team K Dot. He for me, he won. His lyricism is just crazy. Do you know anything about the beef? You haven't been paying attention? You didn't hear the last one?
There's nothing I care less about.
I don't really, you know what? I didn't care until this weekend.
I did see one thing. Wait, was this real or was this a joke? Like where someone said that they're not like gonna get dissed by a man with lipo scars?
Oh, yeah. BBL Drizzy. Yeah, Kendrick said that.
But here's what makes it so ill though, right? Like you've never seen somebody have to like go against so many people at one time. Like, and I've been studying rap battles for a long time. I used to do battles myself. And you know, like I remember like in '89 when LL went at Kumo D, Ice-T, and MC Hammer on some Break of Dawn. That was like an epic moment in rap. It's like, yo, like this dude just swung on all three dudes
Everybody.
on one record.
Right.
Then you saw Ice Cube, you know, because there's always gonna be a raising of the bar, right? Then Ice Cube raised the bar with no Vaseline when he was going at all of NWA. And that was like, all right, cool, this is the metrics in which this
Right,
stuff
this is the standard. This is the baseline.
Then Jay-Z and Nas with Ether, and that raised the bar. I left Biggie and Pac out of it because it was very one-sided, because Pac just did hit him up.
Yeah.
Biggie arguably didn't reply, right?
Yeah.
But you could say that.
But who shot you, though?
Who shot you? Like, depending on who you ask, they said that was made
Before that?
And
Okay.
It was just like a random thing that wasn't connected.
Gotcha.
But there was records like not Kicking the Door, but on Life After Death, there was a song.
Cali?
No, Long Kiss Goodnight. Long Kiss Goodnight. Long Kiss
Oh.
Goodnight was like a subliminal shot.
Okay.
To Tupac, especially if you read the lyrics.
Right.
But for Drake to be going at Rick Ross, Future, The Weeknd, like you going at an R&B dude.
Future, Metro,
Kendrick Lamar too, like.
everybody,
That's a lot
Cole.
of people to be swinging at in one time.
And it also speaks to his level of confidence and kind of privilege too. It's like, because he really feels like has the platform to go at everybody like that. And I'm not saying that he doesn't, but I think Kendrick
is a little feral individual who like you don't really know a lot about other than what he like feeds you via his music.
Yeah.
And maybe earlier interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I had a chance to interview him early in his career, and like, yo, he was just a very like reserved, hermit-like individual. But you know, he's like, yeah, man, I don't want much. Like, you know, I ain't even bought a car yet. Like, that's why I interviewed him at that point in the game. So
And I feel like he's still kind of like that, just reserved, and he don't be out and about. You don't hear much about him. But them the ones
Those be the ones that like just be sitting around reading all day,
reading all day,
and meditating and having the universe give them signs and
get them lyrics.
Yeah,
And I
so-
feel like he already had a lot of that stuff probably written already, because they said he has like more.
The current theory, like like somebody was breaking it all down. They were saying that last one, that that one,
Not Like Us?
Not Like Us. He said he had that before he did all the records.
I believe it.
Like, they said he had that as early as like late March, early May, early April.
I believe it,
So-
because I feel like Drake was like low key. He low key been sneak dissing anyway for a minute, right?
He be throwing subliminals that a lot of people like. Rap is subliminal right now.
Right.
It's mad subliminal. Most of the stuff is like never direct, and it's mad subliminal. But this got really direct as the records went on.
Right.
And
Do you think it went too far?
no, I don't think it went too far. No,
Nothing.
no.
Not the Oh my God, there's so many things. The molestation,
There's
the
nothing.
pedophilia
Okay, but here's
claims.
the thing. Drake swinging for that. That was Desperado stuff.
Very much.
It's Desperado. When you lose it and you have nothing else, because
Yeah.
there's nothing else to know.
Yeah.
Because he ain't out there like that.
Because that was cringe.
Ain't no penis leak of Kendrick Lamar.
No.
Maybe there is. I wouldn't look for it.
Right.
But
I would have known. We would have known.
right. So when you don't have much, all you can do is listen to records and hearsay and build from that.
Yeah.
And like Drake didn't say nothing that Kendrick didn't say on a record already.
Facts.
And even with the domestic abuse thing, all right, he made a record arguing with a woman.
Right.
Now, if that's what you're building your basis on, okay, sure. But like, same way Drake was saying, bro, you need more proof.
Right.
Bro, you need more.
You need more proof. You
And
can't
even-
just re-rap what I rapped
And even
and
with that thing about Kendrick's wife not following Kendrick, she never followed Kendrick, and he never followed her.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they made it seem like she unfollowed him and is still following Dave Free.
Well, sometimes when you think about like psychological battles, right? It's not about saying the most disrespectful thing, but sometimes it's changing the public perception of a person.
Yeah.
Even if it's like circumstantial things that are in place that
Right.
you're using to set up the picture that you're trying to paint.
Mm-hmm.
And Drake was trying to paint a picture the same way that Kendrick successfully painted a picture of like, hey, you like little girls, don't you? And then you see these videos popping up. Like there was a video I saw today where like Drake was doing a show like early in his career, and he's like, how old are you? 17?
She said 17.
That's too, and he kissed her anyway.
Yeah, that's out there.
Yeah.
And then the whole Millie Bobby Brown, and we all know about that. But yeah, we text each other. He just texted me the other day. Why is a grown 30-year-old man texting?
There is nothing about life I could tell a young girl that's not my daughter.
Like, what are you guys texting about? And why is that okay? I mean, it's just kind of weird. I'm not trying to say anything, but actually, Kendrick just took what was out there.
But
It's been out
I
there.
will say though, like, I mean, do I really think he a pedophile? And be
I don't
like,
think-
nah,
I don't think so. I would hope not.
But
But
does it seem likely that maybe he's, went online and ordered some girls before? Not young ones, but you
Right.
know, like, I mean, like, because like his current baby mama's a porn star.
True.
Or, like,
And
or a
it's-
softcore porn star.
Right.
So like, when you have the money and the access to get the weird things that you're into,
You can get 'em.
You're gonna get to it.
You're going to get, yeah, and it's Hollywood, so I'm sure there's some weird requests going on. But no, I don't know if I believe, the pedophilia part of it. But, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy times we're living in, guys. Hi.
So
Here's the Brat Tat Tat. Kendrick for me. And I consider myself a Drake fan. I know more Drake songs than I know Kendrick songs, but I know Kendrick is more the lyricist, and he's just
They're
smarter.
both lyricists. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
but Kendrick is like, for me, another level.
yeah, it's like
Drake
it's
is not,
math
like-
versus AP math.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're both good, but Kendrick is like, his pen game is just, even if he writes anything, his pen game is like, I don't know. It's deeper than, I don't know, what Drake does. Okay, gang. Gotta go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know the boots are super cute. Hope you guys enjoyed that rap discourse we just had. Gotta go.